How's it going, people? Bobby here once again, one half of the Pop Bros, and we've got a big old box to open today. It's a damaged mystery box from MMP Boxes, probably the biggest gamble I've taken so far on the channel. So let's see what we get. Fingers crossed. So I'm excited for this one and nervous for this one. I'm crossing my fingers because, like I say, I'm not sure what I'm going to get out of here. It comes from MMP Boxes, who run mystery boxes on Instagram. I'll link it down below. And they put a post up the other night saying, are there any out of box collectors out there? Because we've got some damaged pops that we need to get rid of. They're not good enough to put in mystery boxes. So if you're looking for out of box pops or damaged pops, let us know and we'll do them at a good price. So I sent him a message and literally said, what have you got? How much have you got? What were you looking for them? We came to an agreement. He said he had 12 damaged pops left, and he said the TPD price in total undamaged is around £120, I believe, if I remember rightly. We ended up agreeing to £50 with the postage. I think it was 52 with the postage included. And he said he'll send me the whole lot and we'll see what we've got. So I have literally no idea what is inside. I have no idea how damaged they are. And he also said he found another Marvel product or something that was damaged that wasn't Funko Pops. And he said he threw that in for free because he happened to have it on hand. And because I bought the whole lot, he chucked in that as a bonus. So I don't know what that is either. I literally have no idea. They could be scratched. They could be a load of common pops. I haven't dealt with MMP boxes before. Their mystery boxes seem good. They get good feedback. So hopefully this is just as good. If they were pops that they were originally intending to use in their normal mystery boxes, they should be good. I can't wait any longer. Let's have a look what's inside. So I'm going to open it up and pop it on the chair beside me like I normally do. And then I'll reach in one at a time and we'll see what's inside. Like I say, I have absolutely no idea. I don't know if I'm going to get anything that I even like. You know, I'd hope for some Star Wars or some Spider-Man or Venom stuff. But it could be anything. It could be stuff that I have no interest in whatsoever. The thing I like about buying damaged box stuff is it solves for me the dilemma of keeping it in or out of box. In or out of box is an ongoing fight within my brain. You can see on my shelf I've got some out of box, some in box. And I can never decide what to keep in box and what to keep out of box. So if I buy something that's a damaged box, I love pops out of the box. They look so cool. But as a collector, I like to keep stuff in the box too. You can see I've got some on my shelves here, like Pokemon toys from the 90s that are still sealed in their box. I've got old Stormtrooper toys that are still in their box. It's very hard for me to decide because the pops look so much cooler out of box in my opinion. But I want to keep them in the box because I like to collect them in box, right? So if they're damaged boxes, it solves the problem for me, right? So I'm now going to open the flaps on the box. You can see there is lots of bubble wrap inside. This feels like it's not a pop box. He's bubble wrapped everything still great. So this is a Q-Fig. And it's Doctor Strange, which is okay. That's a Doctor Strange Q-Fig. This must be the product that wasn't Funko. The box is a little bit damaged. It's just got a crease on the front here, like very minor. And it's Doctor Strange. The Q-Figs are quite cool. I quite like them. I bought a Harley Quinn one or something for my daughter before. So that must be the Marvel product he was talking about. That's out of the way. And if the pops are only as damaged as much as these are, then we're in for a good haul. Like I say, I have no idea what is inside here. Pull stuff out without looking. Okay, this is a bigger box. That's not a normal size. What is this? Okay, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, the twins. I am not familiar with that at all. That's the gamble you take. I don't know the value of it. The box is not bad. It's not completely squished. There's a bit of damage on the top, and it's been worn. You know when it's been rubbed and the ink kind of comes off. But that's a double pack that I have no idea what it is, but it's a thing. I will put the values from TPD on the screen for each one as we open them up. Obviously, the values that I put on the screen will be for undamaged pops, so these will be worth less because the boxes are damaged, right? But I will put values on the screen so you can kind of see if they were like valuable pops or if they're just commons or whatever. That one I have no idea about, absolutely no idea. But it's a double pack. I wasn't expecting to get double packs out of it. I was expecting single pops. Next we have Nathan Drake from Uncharted 4. Okay, that's not bad. I like my games pops. I ain't mad about that. And I'll be honest, the box on there. Okay, maybe the pop's got a little actual scuff on his t-shirt inside, very minor. You'll see that in the close-ups. Okay, there's a little bit on the corner here, but very minor. I've received stuff from Amazon in way worse packaging than that. Nathan Drake from Uncharted 4. we've got, this is a UFC one. Jose Aldo from UFC. I'm a massive UFC fan. This one has had a sticker on it, and there's some sticker residue on the box, but that's not bad. That's actually a cool pop. I haven't got any of the UFC ones. That comes from the same set with the Conor McGregor and the Ronda Rousey. Decent pop, decent pop. I like UFC. That will look cool out of box as well. So we've got Jose Aldo. Completely random stuff. I love it. I'd have no idea what I'm going to pull out. I think he said there was 12 altogether. Right, there's another one. Okay, that one's proper damage, and it's Elsa from Frozen. I think that's the original Frozen, isn't it? Rather than the new Frozen 2. It's Elsa. It's not a bad looking pop. I've got some Disney pops already. I think the Frozen ones were quite common. I'm not certain on this particular one. It's the older Frozen rather than newer Frozen. Maybe that makes it better than the old ones. I think that's actually a 2014 pop by the looks of it. So it's quite an old one. The window is absolutely smashed. I don't know if you can see that on camera. I'll get some close-ups of it. But the window is, I can put my finger in it. Look. I can put my finger in it. It's got a hole in it. But that's what you expect, right? But it's actually quite a cool looking pop. For Frozen, it's cool. Let's see what else we have. Something else here. What's this one? DC Legends of Tomorrow, the Atom. Box looks not bad at all. That is a cool looking pop. Right? He's got some cool armor on and the helmet and the visor on the helmet. Damage, I'm looking for the damage. There's a little bit of damage on the back and on the bottom, but in pretty good condition. The pop seems okay inside. That's actually a really cool looking pop. That's quite cool. I like that. And again, that's an older one from 2016. Next one. Pull it out. What is it? Okay. This is a Warcraft one. Lothar from Warcraft. That's from the Warcraft movie. So is that 2000? Did that movie come out that long ago? Am I reading these dates right? 2016. Lothar from Warcraft. Again, this one has sticker residue all over the box, right? I hate it when places stick stickers on boxes. And I'm guessing the guys at MMP boxes too, so they tried to remove it. You might be able to clean it up a little bit. Apart from that, the box is crispy good. It's real crispy. That's a cool looking pop again. Warcraft, Lothar, a little dent on the corner. Some of these are older pops. That's cool stuff. I had no idea what I was getting, right? None of them are stuff that I actually would collect for myself. But they're pretty cool looking pops. And they'll make some good photos for the Instagram and that sort of stuff. Ender's Game, Ender. Not familiar with it at all. Have no idea what that is. 2013. Older pop. Cool looking pop. Again, with some cool armor stuff. These are some cool pops. Like I say, on top of my head right now, I'm not sure on the value of these if they were in good condition. But they're damaged. I don't think they're going to be like really cheap, like £4 pops. But that one, the box is just a bit squished. Again, I've had more damage on pops from retailers, you know. So what we got there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including the twin pack. So there should be 5 more, unless he's counting the twin pack as 2. It looks like 4 more in the box there. What have we got? What's this one? It is Matthias. I'm not even sure who that character is, to be honest. That's a Frozen 2 one. Not for me. It's not even a character I recognise. Not for me at all. A little bit of damage on the corner of the box. Nothing major at all. It's actually in fairly good condition. You wouldn't be too mad about that. It's just a shame it's on the front and not on the back, right? But yeah, Frozen 2, not for me. The original Frozen. My daughter was the perfect age for Frozen when it first came out, when the original one came out. So she was, when did it come out? I don't know what year it came out, but she was born in 2007. So when the original Frozen was out, she was just at the right age to absolutely fall in love with it. So the original Frozen always reminds me of my daughter, so I ain't mad about that. Frozen 2, I still haven't even seen it myself yet. Next one is, okay, so Five Nights at Freddy's Cupcake. Something, again, that I'm not familiar with. I've seen this one about on Facebook groups now. A lot of people seem to be selling it. This is the Series 2 Five Nights at Freddy's. Again, the box has got some scuffs on the window, and there's a crease on the back. But nothing major. There's no box, apart from that Frozen one where the window was smashed, there's nothing that's absolutely destroyed, right? So I think there's 2 more to go. We'll see what they are. This one is Def Leppard. Okay, Phil Collins from Def Leppard. Alright, I'm okay with that, right? I'm okay with that. I've got a Pop Rocks collection. I've got Metallica, I've got Marilyn Manson, I've got Rob Zombie. Def Leppard are pretty cool. Not a bad British band. Not my favourite type of music, you know, but classic British rock band. Shame it's not the Rick Allen with the one arm. That would have been a pretty cool one to have, right? But Def Leppard Pop Rocks. That's one that I will keep. One that I'm not mad about having at all. That's pretty cool. And he's got a cool like Gibson guitar there as well. It's like the Explorer. Like, yeah, I like that one. That's a cool one. That's a cool one. And the box is pretty good condition. I can't really see that apart from fingerprints. Maybe a little bit of scuff on the window. The box on that is actually really good condition. Absolutely. So there's one more in there. What is it? Whoops. Okay. Kung Fu Panda. Tigress from Kung Fu Panda. That's a cool one. I like that. Little crease on the top of the box here. Box is still in fairly good condition, to be absolutely honest. Shame it's not Poe. You know, if you're going to get a Kung Fu Panda pop, Poe would be cool. But Tigress is cool. I'll definitely keep that one as well. That's a pretty cool one. 2015 Kung Fu Panda Tigress. So they're not all brand new pops. And I think, let me just double check, but I think the box is empty now. It is empty. It's just got bubble wrap left in it, right? So out of those, the Jose Aldo, the Phil Collins, the Nathan Drake are pretty cool. That Twins one, I'm not sure what it is. The Tigress I like. The Frozen one will be a nice one out of box. Frozen 2, don't even know who it is. Cupcake, don't know who it is. The Atom's a really cool looking pop. Let me just go through the pop directory and work out some values on those. Sorry, forgive me. When you're buying random pops like this, it's really hard to know what the values of them are and if they're good pops, bad pops, you know. Because unless they're franchises that you collect personally, like if these were all Star Wars pops, I'd have a pretty good idea which ones were the hits, you know. And if they were sort of Spider-Man, stuff like that, I would know looking at them which ones were ones that I was like, oh my god, I want that pop. When you're buying completely random stuff and stuff from franchises you're not familiar with, there's too many pops out there to know what the values are. So having a look through, pretty good. This one is apparently, according to the pop directory, worth £1, so that one's put to one side. We'll forget about that, right? Aside from that, they're all worth between £9 and £12, which is pretty good. Not mad about that at all. The Twins double pack is worth £20 according to the pop directory app, and the Atom, which is probably the coolest one of the lot, the way it looks at least, is reflected in the price at £19 on the pop directory right now. So pop directory is a UK based pricing, so we're getting proper UK based prices, right? So they're pretty cool. My favourite ones, probably, to give you favourites, the Phil Collins is worth about £12 in the app. The Atom is a really cool looking one. I can't wait to get that out of the box and actually have a look at it. And the Tigress, again, I think that was worth £9 to £12. I can't remember. I went through them all and had a look. Even the Elsa was like £11 or something, the original one. Obviously, these are all in-box, good condition prices. So if the boxes are damaged like the Elsa, it's not going to be worth anywhere near that. It's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. Like I say, unfortunately, nothing really where it's like a pop where I was hoping I could get that pop, you know. They're nothing that fits my collection that much. A lot of random pops. A couple of them I'll probably give to my daughter. A couple of them like these three, these two, and the Tigress, I will definitely be keeping for my collection. They're pretty cool. The Lo-Fi wasn't worth much. It was like a few pounds or something. The Jose Aldo I'll be keeping hold of. The other ones I might just see if I can move on cheap, you know. And that twin pack, I don't know what it's worth in that condition, but we'll have a look around and see, right? It was a gamble, as always. I'm not mad about it. We've got a lot of pops for £50. It's pretty good. And we got the Doctor Strange Q-Fig as well, which is pretty funky to look at. We'll be back with a whole bunch more mystery boxes and a load of other cool stuff coming up really soon. Can't wait to open some more stuff. Check out MMP boxes. It was a good price for what I got from all this stuff. Like I say, a lot of it wasn't for me, but that's the risk you take on a completely random box like that. Normally, they're mystery boxes that they do on Instagram. You at least know what the big hits are, so you can tell if you want to take that gamble with a chance to get that particular pop. This one, it could have been absolutely anything. I had no idea, but it was fun. It was fun. That's the main thing, right? I like opening boxes where I don't know what's inside them. So thank you for watching, people. You're all awesome. We'll see you really soon. Please hit that sub button if you haven't done so already, and we'll be back. Take it easy, people, and I'm out of here. Peace.